Are you looking for the best tower fans in your budget? Well, in today's video we break down the top 5 best tower fans that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the Lasko Tower Fan. If you need a fan for an office or another smaller area, the Lasko Oscillating Tower Fan is a great option, with a wood-paneled look to help it blend into any room. We noticed during lab testing that the fan feels powerful up to 10 feet away, although it's hard to notice an airflow at around 20 feet. But this shouldn't be an issue in small to medium-sized rooms. Plus, it's also a good choice to use while sleeping. Relatively quiet at its highest setting, it has a 7.5-hour timer and sleep mode that dims the LED display while gradually reducing the fan's speed. The built-in remote control storage is also a nice space-saving feature. If you need to store or move the fan, it features a built-in carry handle. Although we found it to be a bit bulky to be truly portable, at 12 pounds, it's tied with our best for large rooms pick as the heaviest on our list. Overall, we think this fan is more of a set it in one spot and enjoy option. Also, if the wood-paneled look isn't the right fit for your decor, this fan is also available in silver and gray. While using this fan at home, we are happy to report that it is powerful, easy to switch between modes, and very quiet. So quiet, in fact, that we sometimes forgot to turn it off. We found it especially useful to sweep cool air from the air conditioner from one space into another. We also noted that it produces more air than our ceiling fan. While we did find the unit to be a bit bulky compared to other tower fans we tested and doesn't really match everyone's decor style, we still think it's a great option, especially for small bedrooms or offices, as it effectively cools and circulates the air and takes up a relatively small footprint. Moving on at number 4, we have the Honeywell Tower Fan. During testing, the Honeywell Quiet Set Whole Room Tower Fan stood out for its user-friendly control panel at the top. We found the easy-to-understand symbols made the display easy to use. We also appreciated the quiet operation. During testing, all 5 speeds, power, cool, refresh, white noise, calm, and sleep, were quiet enough to function as white noise, if noticeable at all. On the lowest setting, sleep mode, we only heard a very low hum. The highest setting sound was more noticeable, but we did not find it to be disturbingly loud. Other sleep-friendly features include a shut-off timer you can set for 1, 2, 4, or 8 hours, and lights that automatically dim 50% after 15 seconds, so they aren't too bright at night. And since it has a remote, you don't even have to get out of bed to operate it. When not in use, the remote can be stored inside the back of the fan. While testing in our lab, we noted that the airflow was best felt 6 feet or closer at the highest setting. This is also the type of fan you would want to leave in one place, ideally, where it wouldn't get knocked over by kids or pets. The base feels a bit wobbly and it is heavy to carry around, even with the carry handle. We've noticed no changes in this fan's performance after 6 months and continue to use it to cool down our small living room. We found that it cools a room quickly and effectively, even in spaces that don't have an air conditioner, and continue to appreciate its sleek design. We also love that we can set it to oscillate when we want to circulate the air in the room or set the timer so it turns off automatically. At number 3, we have the Lasko Fan and Space Heater Combo Tower. For cooling and circulating the air in large rooms, we recommend the Lasko Fan and Space Heater Combo Tower. Tall enough to reach over a bed, it has a powerful airflow that we felt as much as 20 feet away while testing. And even at its highest setting, it functions as white noise and is not disruptive. We love that this is a combination fan and heater, so it can make your home feel more comfortable year-round, and you never need to store it. Although tall, its sleek look and compact base blends into your decor better than some other options we tested. Safety features include a bladeless design and a tip-over automatic shutoff. Although it was a bit wobbly on its base if pushed, we have found that it does not tip over easily, even when dogs and kids go zooming by. The control panel on top of the fan and the remote control have separate settings for the fan and heater, which we found very user-friendly. Also, the digital display lets you know which mode you are using, so you can tell at a glance from across the room. Red light for the heater, and blue for the fan. And although the display lacks a dimming feature, as other tower fans, you can set an 8-hour programmable timer to turn the unit off. We are big fans of this fan. We have used it almost continuously at home for over a year. Although it is very tall, we have never noted it falling over, even while being used in a small room, or a busy open-concept living room with dogs and kids running through. It simply wobbles and then stops. Although it is not the best option as a portable fan, it's easy to carry at the top when needed, thanks to the built-in groove for your hand. It's very powerful in a small space, almost too powerful if very close to you, but comes in handy when needed. We continue to appreciate that it's quiet enough to leave on all day, circulates the air, and cools even larger spaces. We will note that we've used the heater function in the winter and it does work great and keeps small spaces feeling cozy. However, just the bottom of the unit is actually the heater, so it feels a bit bulky when only used to heat the space. It's a great combination heater option though, especially if one to leave it out year-round and need the occasional heat. At number 2, we have the Dyson Purifying Fan. The Dyson Pure Cool Air Purifier and Fan is worth a higher price tag, thanks to its stylish design and dual features. You can use it year-round not only to cool and circulate air but also to remove 99.7% of pollutants and allergens as small as 0.3 microns, according to the manufacturer. And with its unique look, it's a welcome addition to any room. We like that the fan is barely noticeable, with a shape that is really sleek and unimposing, and feel like the lack of blades makes it look particularly streamlined. To circulate and cool the air, the fan features 70% oscillation, 35 in each direction, in addition to 10 speeds, although during testing we couldn't really notice it was on until the 6th setting. At the highest setting, the fan was felt as much as 20 feet away and was still relatively quiet. You wouldn't have to yell over it to have a conversation or turn up the volume of the television. In fact, even after testing it at home, we found the sound to be only really noticeable at the highest setting, and nowhere near as loud as our AC unit or larger box fan. We found it was easy to move this lightweight, 8 pounds, fan. We also appreciate that it automatically shuts off if it's tipped over, which can be especially useful if you have dogs or kids running around. Other handy features include a magnetic remote control, bladeless design, an easy-to-change filter, and a sleep timer. It's worth noting that this fan was not as powerful as others we tested in the lab, and we felt the same way while testing at home. However, all of the other features, quiet operation, and beautiful, compact design still make it a splurge-worthy option. We continue to be impressed with this fan's design after 6 months of testing and continue to think it's well worth the splurge of you an air purifier and fan combination, with a small footprint. We've used it in a bedroom and found that both the noise and the fan itself is barely noticeable, blending into the space well. While we have found that this fan works well for our use, we have continued to note that this is not the most powerful tower fan that we've tested, and there are more powerful options out there, especially if you are just looking for a basic fan to cool your space on hot days. And finally at number 1, we have the Dreo Nomad 1 Tower Fan. During our latest round of lab testing, the Dreo 1 Tower Fan impressed us with its clear digital display, powerful airflow, quiet operation, and range of settings, earning the top spot on this list. Everything about this fan felt just right. The sound wasn't so loud that you couldn't have a conversation, but still provided a slight white noise. Although it's not the tallest fan on our list, it's a great size for any room, even for bedrooms, and it is relatively lightweight so you can easily move it. This fan has 4 fan speeds and we could detect a noticeable difference between each. While the airflow was most powerful from 2 feet away on high, we could still feel it from 6 feet away. Like all of the fans on this list, it oscillates for better airflow, turning 45 degrees to the left and right to help circulate air in the room. In addition to its easy-to-read digital display, this fan has many thoughtful features including an eco mode, to save energy, and an 8-hour timer. We especially love that you can turn off the noise the fan makes when you change settings, which is helpful at night. You can also dim the display lights if they are distracting. The remote works from as far as 20 feet away. If you ever struggled with finding the right distance or angle for an appliance remote to work, you'll especially love this feature. This fan has a bladeless design for added safety around kids and pets, although we could stick a pencil inside a bit with a lot of effort.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.